Coach, I got to tell you, we envy you right now in that nice dry studio as we are at soggy and windy Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough, Mass. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Ready, ready! 60 outlaw!
Right there. Watch a slap, watch a slap. Watch a slap.
Hey!
Watch the twist.
Let go!
A first carry for Leonard Fournette, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Safe.
On second down, here's Fournette. And an alley to run. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving.
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 25th touchdown, tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, got tight left.
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Quick the edge. Come.
Hey, Delta.
On 1st down, Lawrence. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Darius Slayton His 6th touchdown of the season as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open. He has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
Big grip, big grip.
Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
Ready? 60 or.
No.
Smooth. Nice.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. With 5 yards on the play there, the drive will continue.
Come on.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Kill. Turn up. Kill.
And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. And with a flag on the field. And that one looks to be in the area where someone was held. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
X3, 218, chop it. Look at me. Go.
Jim.
Go. Now.
After the penalty, it's Fournette. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Ready?
On play action, lock. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
Hey, box truck.
On 1st down, lock. This is the tight end Fant. 11 yards and a Buffalo 1st down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Here we go. 10 logo.
Hey, alert 3.
Hey, echo.
58.
He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And all the way down to the 5. Give him 30 yards there.
Nate Gary on the tackle. 1st and goal, Buffalo.
Ready. 8-3 Gator.
7-7, our score after 1.
Break.
7-7.
Blue down. Kill.
What? Squeeze.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Leonard Fournette Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Bills have taken the lead. And there the counter play proves successful for the touchdown. What typically makes a counter play in general successful, Charles?
Well, what you're trying to do, Brandon, is to get the team moving in one direction, meaning the defense. Get them going in one direction and then wall them off with your blocking and bring it back in the other direction. That way, you don't actually have to punish them with your blocking. You just position them. And if you have any kind of a good back, he'll take full advantage of it and gain good yardage.
The Patriots take over
Let's
first
go,
and
let's go,
10
let's go.
at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat. It's a foot race. He's at the 30, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Austin Eckler with his 16th touchdown of the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Prater for the extra point, and we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Here's Locke to throw. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52. Hey, check.
5,
52.
get.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Locke. That's caught by Jackson. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On the ready.
Locke going to bring the offense up 1st and 10. And he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far.
Yep.
36. Hey, 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. Hey, we got to get this stop.
Deep rip.
Now Leonard Fournette. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Here we go, D. It's just me and you. It's just
Five.
On 2nd and 12. Locke. He's got the first down and more past midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. It's a pickup of 17 on that one and a Bills first down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Let's go.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Check 43. Bang, bang.
Let's go.
Now Fournette. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. Tyquan Lewis makes the stop.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Double.
Go.
Switch. Back two, the mic. Mike back two. Hey, defense, let's go.
Looking to throw on second down. Lock. Incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think he might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield, and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Go. Ready.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down. He's going to wind up and air it out. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Townsend to punt it. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their... No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they'll be inside the red zone with a ball at the 16-yard line.
1st down
On
and
the double.
10.
Mike 52.
Fournette, a 1st down carry. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set, and that 3-4, you got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams, but when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage, and that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Fournette running right. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Yeah.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
52. Right here. 52's the Mike. Watch Mike. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
Let's go.
On 2nd and goal. Lock. And this is caught for a touchdown. Now hold everything here. Flag in the backfield. This one might be coming back. A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another 2nd and goal.
Under 6. Pull it high.
They'll try to right side here with Fournette. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Hey, check. Mike 50. Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. Mike 50.
Bravo.
Here we go, D. Get off the field.
Hey.
Mark 50. Check.
Deep rip.
Lock now on 3rd and goal. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Julian Love, the rookie from Notre Dame, there to get a hand in. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Hey, Zoo.
They started on the ground with Eckler, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Well, earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to defend him. I think you used the term bottle him up at different levels. They've struggled to do that.
They certainly have, because when you see them approach, in order to bottle him up at different levels, that front line's got to take care of business. Otherwise, he starts to sift through.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Lamb. Out across midfield down to the 45. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Throwing on first down, Lawrence. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Okay, ready?
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Lawrence. And he lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Check. Crouch. Small.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Lock. Now Lock, he lost the football. It's out.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
30 base. Fair. Pilot, 64, weak.
On 3rd down, Fournette. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. You're down 3, under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean,
well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now they work this well upfield across the 45. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
Ready, ready. Hey, lock it. Send logo.
Get that ball.
Get it.
Looking to throw on second down. Lawrence. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
To the ground and incomplete. Marlon Humphrey on the coverage.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Deep river. Deep river.
From the gun, Lawrence. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Running on first down, Eckler. Looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
And I think that's going to go down as no gain, but that doesn't seem fair for the effort that was presented on that play. That should go down as a loss. I know, I'm a defensive guy, but you got to like the play that was made.
He made a lot of those plays last week. He was AFC Defensive Player of the Week, picking up where he left off. Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Lawrence throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. 2nd and 5. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. On fourth down, Lawrence. He's got a man. It's Williams. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They go for it on fourth down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's first and 10. From the red zone now, they look to throw. Catch made by Slayton. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6. Second and 6. And it'll be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Here we go. 8-3.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
5.
Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Austin Eckler, his second touchdown of the game, 17th of the year. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front. Extra point good by Prater. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. He was looking for Paul Richardson there. So they dig a little deeper in the playbook there, get the wide receiver the ball, running it, and it proves fruitful.
Love the call. When you've got a guy who has running back skills, you want him to touch the ball as well, not just out wide where you throw it to him. Make sure you hand it to him or toss it to him and let him go to work.
Hey, Charlie. Now.
On first and 10, here's Locke. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Tyreek Hill, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Bills have once again taken the lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Pats at the line ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6. At the 20.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6.
We own them. 6 guys. 5.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Looking to throw. Lawrence. Quick hitter here. It's complete. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage, so they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
An opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 45-yard line. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 45-yard line.
Watch the twist, watch the twist.
Look at me, zipper.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
From the gun, Lawrence. It's complete to Williams. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
19 more yards. That's another Patriots first down.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. To throw on 2nd down. Lawrence. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. There was the pressure you were talking about, force the incompletion.
And it doesn't always have to end in a sack, does it? Sometimes you can make a good play by forcing the incompletion with the pressure.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. So with less than a minute gone by here in this 4th quarter, the field goal there gets this thing back to even.
And it's setting up for a fantastic finish, isn't it, partner? It's been a well-played game, a hard-hitting game. The fans are into it. The announcers are into it. This is going to be a great 4th quarter.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Block now on 1st down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Telvin Smith. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Ready. 8 read.
The 46-yard line.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
Ready.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Montez Sweat, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. New England on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 17.
Mike 3. Hey, keep it up.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
Combo. Let's go, D.
Go.
Sears right here. We got to step it up. 0-0, Mike 3.
From the gun, Lawrence. Got a man, it's complete. Williams. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Mike Williams, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Prater for the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead.
That's the score. Patriots 31, Bills 24.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 22.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. From the 27, Locke. It's Hill, complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Fournette. Oh, Fournette loses it. It's out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Lock now on first down. Going up top. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. This is Fournette, and he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
Down. 90, Wolf.
I got you.
Hey, Wahoo. Hey.
Watch the screen.
Defense.
From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. He's got his tight end Fant. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 19. Locke now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Bravo.
Into the red zone, it's Locke. That one complete to Hill. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. On 2nd down, here's Locke. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That'll put him close to 100 yards receiving. He's at 98, and he's got a first down. They'll try and run this. It's Pumphrey, and he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Let's go.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal.
Check. Press down.
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Leonard Fournette with touchdown number 23 here on the year, as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. The extra point, a vital one, and he gets it to go. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is a defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Watch the boot. Watch the boot.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. That's complete to Slayton. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. On second down, Eckler. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Let's go.
Looking to throw on second down. Lawrence flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line. The ball carried by the wide receiver.
Partner, they're less than 2 minutes to go in the game, which means that this challenge was initiated by the fellas in New York.
And if you're the coach, you're thinking, thank you, New York. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
Mark 50, Mark 50, Mark 50. Watch the fly, watch the fly.
Hey, Delta.
Watch the fly, motion.
Yo, go.
59, 50.
Big trip.
On fourth down, Lawrence. It's Williams on the catch. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
15 line.
We got time to see a lead.
5.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you?
Ready? 90, Wolf.
Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
They go.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. He'll get this to Eckler. Flash those fast feet, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line as he can't get any closer to the end zone. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Austin Eckler with 9 seconds remaining. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute. Extra point good by Prater. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This is taken at his 4. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They have time here, partner, for just one final heave.
And I have to look at it from the defense's perspective here. We know what they're going to do on offense. The Hail Mary, try and get guys down there and throw it in the end zone, tip it around and catch it. You've got to have guys back there to defend that, but also you can't allow the quarterback as much time as he wants to set up and throw it. Maybe you bring a little extra pressure to make sure he gets rid of it quicker.
A little bit of a cat and mouse game. We'll see if they bring that pressure. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start.